Oh my God, Richard Mole has a microphone. He just did a backup vocal.
he's doing the Think Big part.
I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
Jaws from James Bond.
He's doing backup to Think Big.
Backing up the Barbarian Brothers. Hey everybody, welcome to It's Just Bodybuilding Reacts. Today we're doing Barbarian Brothers, the legendary David and Peter Paul out of Gold's Gym Venice, who kind of tried to become actors and were like icons of 80's Gold's Venice life and bodybuilding in general. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, and
ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Here we are. Oh, rated restricted. So right away, you know they like.
Oh yeah.
That's so easy.
We should do that as a Think Big logo.
Yeah, 1987.
At the dawn of time, in a world of savage splendor, a tyrant of darkness ravaged the land and captured two defenseless children, raised as slaves,
That's not
trained
nice.
as gladiators.
This is amazing.
Why have I not seen this?
Only together could they defeat the evil warlord.
This is so terrible.
They were rogues,
Look at the size of you two.
adventurers, heroes. They were the barbarians.
This is unbelievable.
I can't even speak during this.
So I own this VHS tape.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I saw this movie like 20 times.
No way.
I saw another movie where they were truckers. Did you see that one?
Yes.
It's called Think
Yes.
Big, actually.
Peter and David.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The whole movie is on YouTube. The Think Big movie.
The Barbarians.
It's crazy.
So did they like put that together themselves? What is that?
Yeah, it's a low budget B movie. You know, Conan the Barbarian had been such a hit in like 82, 83. It was like a phenomenon, you know, and it was only really like 5 years later all the B movies started coming out, you know.
I found a few things. This is like a
Dennis
60-second
Hopper?
interview.
Yes, that's exactly what.
It's Dennis Hopper.
Another
gotta
frequent
run this
visitor to
through.
Gold's.
Hold on a second. Here we go.
Another frequent visitor to Gold's, David Paul of the notorious Barbarian Brothers.
The reason we first came to California was we wanted to be the best bodybuilders. See, I was from the East Coast, from Rhode Island. Rhode Island is the smallest state in the United States. In fact, it's so small that last year they had the entire state carpeted. Just kidding. Anyway, we came out here because the reason we came out here is we wanted to just get big and break the stereotypes of bodybuilders. That they're gay, narcissistic, that they look strong but they're weak. But we tried, but they were all true, so we couldn't break the stereotype. That's what happened. I said, what's going on? What can I do? I've been hopping around like a kangaroo. No, so what happened was, these guys are laughing. I mean, this is serious stuff, bodybuilding.
How much
Another
blow?
frequent
How
visitor.
much blow was he on for that?
I'm not sure. I think that was always his personality. I know they were both pretty wacky, but one was a little more wacky than the other.
And then
But look at the neck on him. Look at the size of his
oh,
neck.
yeah. I was thinking
Like those-
that, man.
Those
That
two
gold
brothers.
chain, it would just
those
like
two
hang
brothers just-
on somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a choker for him.
What about
Yeah,
this
that
one?
was-
So here's another thing.
These are
I found.
fantastic. We should just watch these.
This is an Asian.
Yeah,
TV
a lot of
show.
people don't know the Barbarian Brothers, man. They were like this. They were the original lumberjacks, right? They had the flannel shirts, the work boots.
Yep.
They trained in jeans. You'd see them in the gym,
Like that.
training in jeans, right? You know, this is like early '90s Barbarian Brothers, maybe late '80s, early '90s.
He's taking the boat neck a little far.
It's like not even a boat neck anymore.
That was like that's crazy. That's a crazy boat neck he's got.
So this is some sort of Asian TV show that I found, and they do like a bench press demo.
Oh, this is great. Maybe you could have set that up before they got there. I wouldn't lay on that bench.
I was thinking the same
bench does
thing.
not look safe. Oh my goodness.
That's real weight too, because you could see the way the bar was bending when they set it down on the bench. You know.
Yeah.
This does not look safe.
That bench alone is like screaming for its life when they put it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Mole.
Gilmore.
Richard Mole. That guy played Jaws, a villain in some of the 70s Bond movies.
Yeah, yeah. I knew he looked familiar.
You talk about Happy Gilmore. Your ball struck my foot. That's the greatest.
I want to see this. That looks like real weight.
Yeah.
Or you could tell it's moving. Just when he bumps it, the whole thing is moving.
Yeah, like the
whole
whole
going to go reverse
shattered
grip with it.
That bench is going to hold. So that's 500 pounds. That's 3 plates and what appears to be a big fat. What is that? 4 plates?
No, I think it's got 235s on it.
235s. Look at the bench moving.
The hair, it just gets me.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
Bangs in a mullet.
Dusty, I'd like to see you with that haircut. I think that'd be a good look. And the shirt
coming out. What's going on here?
You know, this is part of what was like the tail end of like the super juiced up guys where no one had a clue.
Wait, what's about to happen here?
Oh, he's rapping.
Follow all the rest. You got to have determination if you want to reach the stars. You got to have tunnel vision if you want to go.
This is their Think Big.
This is unbelievable.
You got to think big.
Think Big. This is our new intro song.
It's our new intro song.
Yep.
Real hard and never say no. Rome wasn't built in a day. It went real slow.
ここで CM に入ったんですが、ゲストがものすごい迫力に圧倒され、なかなか言い出せないタモリさんにご注目。
They're serious. That's amazing.
To the Golden Gate Bridge, and how can we forget the Chicago Bears were fridge? From the Romans to the Greeks to the tallest mountain peaks, John Candy, Rosenberg, both of them are superstars. Think big.
Wow.
Oh my god.
No doubt about it.
Could you imagine being there live and not?
Oh my god, Richard Mole has a microphone. He just did a backup vocal.
He's doing the Think Big part.
I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
Jaws from James Bond.
He's doing backup to Think Big.
Backing up the Barbarian Brothers. Oh, my brain hurts.
This is pretty
awesome. When you watch this, do you wonder how bodybuilding ever made it to where it is today?
Unbelievable.
Remember the last clip where he was trying to say that they were there to make sure people knew that not all bodybuilders were gay.
Yeah. I've got one more
here.
So this was like a...
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You can't top that. If you top that, I'm going to be blown away.
Yeah, I don't think it'll top it, but it's different. This was like some sort of TV show. I don't know who this guy is.
All about hunks, and I work so hard I don't have a lot of time to stay in shape. So I thought I'd come back into my gym here and just get a quick little, I guess pump some iron for a few minutes, see what happens, see if I can get any noticeable improvement. Well, I guess that's about it. I don't
Scott,
want to go crazy.
What's going to happen?
I think he's going to become the other guy.
Well, that's more like it. A couple minutes a day, and I can see a little improvement.
I don't even know what this show is.
Imagine if I had a whole hour.
That's pretty freaking amazing.
It's Hunk Day on the Will Shriner Show when we'll meet some of the sexiest men in America. A perfect 10 Olympian. A hunk in his own mind.
Hey, it's all about hunks. And my first guests are the most colossal twins on Earth. They're so big that they could actually be triplets. Please welcome David and Peter Paul, better known as the Barbarians.
Oh, acid wash jeans.
Oh yeah, acid wash overalls.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The suspenders, they got the sweat socks over the jeans. See the bright colored sweat socks?
Yep, I remember this look.
Headband and randomly pick up the host.
Wait a minute. This is the new
There's some sort of weird homoerotic fetish being sort of exercised within this appearance.
Dusty, when's the last time you picked the host up?
I hope y'all go out and buy one.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a minute, you know? But usually she tells me not to.
What'd you get?
Lefty.
What'd you get? 21? 22? All right, we'll mark that. We're going to be marking all through that. Where are the arrows? Well, we're going to mark these. Oh, here it is. All right, David, you got a 2200. Sorry to disappoint you there.
I have no idea what this show is. I have never seen this in my
I've been ringing the
life.
bell all morning. You want to go in?
He's ringing the
Okay,
bell.
give it a shot.
They watch our show.
Yeah.
What was that? 800. You guys are on the wrong show here. This is a show about men, about hunks. Go ahead. Have a seat, guys. You guys are big.
This is nuts.
We wear the same size
This is
clothing, no?
back when it was okay to have testosterone in your body still.
Yeah, and people. Oh man, look at those! I just can't get over those outfits.
The Barbarians.
I know.
The Barbarians. Why the Barbarians?
Look at 'em.
It's because of our training philosophy. You know, we're animals in the gym.
So that's where the name. How did the name come about?
It came about from the way we train in the gym. The type of training we do. We train
He's
super
not
heavy.
answering the question.
So it's like our barbarian doesn't think, they react to a situation. That was like the philosophy. Then through reaction, you go, okay, wait a minute, if I can react and do it, I can also use a positive mental attitude and do it.
So if you guys are in the gym and there's
Any
somebody
money on
waiting,
those shirts coming
waiting,
off?
like a line, people waiting for the machine, you just pretty much cut the line. Nobody says anything.
I think there's a 50-50 right now.
Add
Dusty.
them onto the weights thing.
Yeah, no.
Also,
now,
why are they
you guys,
pulling
were
the
you
pants up their
big as little
junk so
kids?
bad? Oh, that
Or you would
hurts.
be little big kids.
We were born premature, actually.
Yeah, no, you were. But, I mean, at what point did you decide you're going to get muscle bound?
Actually, David started training first because his nose was so big. He wanted to get everything in proportion with his nose.
It's a good line.
You got bloated
That's
face.
not really true. The real reason is because we believe in an equal balance between body and mind, like Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates.
Yeah. But
We have to weigh about 500 pounds.
Oh, so you guys didn't go a little overboard with this?
We don't want to be this big, but it's just we have to because of this philosophy we believe.
So once you start pumping up, though, you have to keep doing it, though, right? You can't. If you stopped, it would all just flab out.
If you stop, your muscles atrophy. But then when you stop training, start training again, the muscles have a memory and you just blow right back up.
Come right
Yeah,
back
educating
up. Yeah,
the
way it
people.
did in the opening.
Yeah, he said the
did
flab
that.
move.
In 10 minutes. See, and you stop for 10 minutes and you're back down to normal.
Imagine 10 years what you would look like.
Oh, sure. If I'd have had a whole hour in there, I wouldn't be able to sit here. So now, you guys are twins, like myself. I'm a twin. You're a fraternal.
Yeah,
This is a terrible TV
Fraternal
show,
twins.
by the
So
way.
your life
Yeah.
growing
This
up
is like
twins,
the
were you guys
worst.
in school together?
You can also tell they have the
were you real
laugh
close?
card because nothing they said is funny.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of it's laughs.
Experience. The teacher reprimanded Peter, so I bit her in the leg, and then we were kicked out of nursery school.
That's always the place to start.
Yeah, clap, for sure.
We used to take the screwdrivers and like slam them into the light sockets because we like to watch the sparks come out. I guess that's when my mother started to drink. I don't know. It was, hey, Dad. Hey, David, can you pass the Stolies? You know?
Oh, geez. Is this now we're still talking
No, I'm
kindergarten?
kidding.
You're putting me on now, huh?
My mother actually eats egg shakes.
Now, do you guys, was there any favoritism
so
between,
bad.
see, for me when I was growing up, there was favoritism. As a twin, one brother is always liked
What was
more
this
than the
guy's
other
name?
brother. Do you experience that?
I
Yeah,
missed
they
it
like my
again.
older brother better than us.
Oh, they liked your older brother?
Our older brother's a veterinarian, you know, so that's something that they can.
Well, if you guys are animals, that
makes
comes in
sense.
handy, I guess.
That's a good crossover joke. I'll give him that one.
Oh, so this looks like they were coming on for the movie here. I'm going to scroll ahead a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Watch this video.
So he says,
Well, police are chasing us in West LA. Watch the clip.
Okay, here we go. Watch this videotape. The Barbarians in action in their own movie.
Good acting.
He popped that with a neck flex.
This is the movie. You've seen this movie.
Yep.
My brother.
Ron saw this 20 times.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah. No tree can hold.
Yeah.
That's the clip they showed. People are like, do not go to this movie.
Of all the clips.
Yeah, that was the clip.
I don't know.
That's the best clip of the movie, that
when we were
means.
going to look for the albino gorillas in Afghanistan. I don't know. They're good.
All right, when we're going to take a break, then we'll find out more about you and more about other hunks right after this.
He asked him, what's the clip? And he goes, the police are chasing us through East LA. And then they show that clip. So then the host is like legitimately confused. He's like, what?
Will Schreiner. Will with one L, by the way.
So they were just always bullshitting people.
Yeah.
They were just disturbing the peace constantly.
I had one more thing here. I guess they did demos. Like it looks like this is at a school or something.
Oh, that's
Check
not
this
safe.
out. Yeah, no.
Oh, Disneyland Hotel in 1982.
We will now see the Barbarian.
Here it is. So this is like at a...
We talking as we do this stuff, so it's like a seminar
So they're like at it with an audience here.
And this is 1982.
Like they really did their own.
That's 4 plates. Yeah.
He loves the reverse grip.
To think that they like there was nobody out there at the time like saying, "Hey, we need big guys to come to our venue and like lift weights on stage." Like they made their own way. Like they were like, "Hey, I'm going to do this thing."
This 5 plates?
Yep.
5 plates in a tank top, reverse grip
on stage.
No bullshit.
This is at a high school. The teacher's like, they didn't say they were going to go off about being goddamn unhappy.
This is off script.
I think these guys are on steroids.
Louder, goddamn. He's yelling at them. Is he going to go regular? Oh, no, we're reverse gripping again. A 5-plate reverse grip. That's bananas.
Dropped it straight down. Come on, you got it. Almost.
Couldn't get 5. Damn. We did 4.
Oh. There you go.
He's going to do it again. You ain't getting it twice.
No.
So he got back under it, did it. Fuck.
God, they really pull those shorts. I mean, they want to keep pulling them pants up high. They keep going.
3-plate curl.
Oh, God. That was a bicep tear waiting to happen.
You could do this, Dusty. Bring your dogs on stage.
Yeah, just like this with my gray sweats. Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
This is so. When I think 1982, I think, man, this is like almost the 70s.
Yeah,
like you know.
Look at the dog. What am I doing? Why are my owners?
Why am I on stage with these 2 guys?
Yeah,
because they needed one normal thing with a brain up there. Hey, like you said, Scott, though, I mean, these guys convinced someone to pay them to do this.
Right.
You got to give them some love for that.
And it sounds like there's a lot of people there, you know? Looks like this is the most rewatched part of the video right here.
Oh, damn.
Holy crap. I can't even see how many plates that is.
I think that was a front squat, by the way.
Front squat. 6-plate front squat.
I hope they're aware if they did drop that, it's going right through the floor of that stage.
That was about it.
Man.
That was wild.
Yeah, it's good old days. Yeah, they were wild. And there's lots of stories of them, being so outrageous at Gold's Venice in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they were still there in the late 80s when they had a famous run-in with Mike Christian, where apparently he slapped or punched one of them. And then there was a couple stories of guys Barbarians would say slap me before my workout or before my set or something. And they'd slap him and he'd be like, harder.
Yeah.
It's slap him really hard in the face. And then he'd do a 500-pound bench, they just used to do crazy stuff like that. The two brothers were smacking each other really hard in the face and all sorts of stuff,
I'm going to try that this week at Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start
see how that goes over.
Slap her in the face.
Yeah. I'm going to run up to some little old lady. Give me a hit.
Yeah.
No.
Slap me in the face as hard as you can, lady.
And looking back on them talking, I actually was oh, these guys were kind of ahead of their time. The original, if they would have had social media now, if those two guys occurred now, and when their sense of humor was going over that guy's head, how he said, oh, it's a cops chasing us through LA. And then they showed the Barbarian and the host seemed confused, but he was just being funny.
Yeah.
He was that. And then he said, oh, that's the wrong clip. That's our documentary on when we were looking for the albino gorillas.
Yeah.
That sense of humor now would fly better now. It would be recognized as funny. Whereas back then the host was just confused, because no one on TV had any sarcasm at all. Back in those years.
They were at a point where they were themselves to the point where people flew them to Asia to be on TV. You know what I mean? That's we can laugh and say how silly it is now, but to think about they literally were just two dudes that lifted weights and truly we're talking about them now, decades later. That is pretty freaking amazing if you ask me.
Yeah. In a way, it's sort of someone now, if they put out enough videos and they have one go viral, let's say they think, oh, I went viral. And it's those guys went viral.
Yeah, exactly.
When it didn't even there was no channels
how
to
do you
go
do
viral
that?
through. Yeah. They went viral without any channels to do it.
Yeah.
Just people talking to each other. You should see these two guys at Gold's Gym in Venice.
Dennis Hopper interviewing them, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Well, how about the fact that someone put them on the internet 40 years later? The fact that you were able to find those is very telling to how big that weirdness got.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that everyone understands. If you're training in boots, if you're wearing a flannel shirt, if you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they started that.
That is where it started. It begins with the Barbarian Brothers. And I think it's important to know it doesn't begin with the mid-90s photo shoots with Nasser wearing work boots and Chris Lund shooting them. No. The work boots began with the Barbarian Brothers. They're training in jeans and shit. It was really messed up. They were just the anti-everything.
Yep.
And they're legends, man. They're legends. So that was fun.
It was weird.
I looked for the training for some of their training, but I couldn't find that workouts and stuff. But we couldn't tell you what we can find workouts from a lot of bodybuilders, but we can't find that. For all of them, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's probably how they trained. They probably just went in and maxed out on their bench every time they were in there.
Slapped each other around. Yeah,
slapped each other around. Max bench, max squatted. Yeah, probably. So. Okay, everyone, remember, share, subscribe, comment, and
ring the bell.
There you go. Remember, IamMutant.com. Get to IamMutant.com. Use our code Dusty20 or Big Ron 20 for 20% off. Get your all-in, get your ISO surge, and everyone needs to get on the gear. How many times do we need to say it? Don't even bother training unless you're on the gear. Okay? You don't even go to the gym. Just don't even bother. It's not gonna make any difference.
That's EAA guys. We're talking about EAA.
EAA.
Just to be clear.
Yes.
Oh, and you
get it, and you can save 20%. Dusty 20, Big Ron 20. And Think Big Patreon. Remember, hit up the Think Big Patreon. Keep a producer homed.
Appreciate you
and
guys.
Really appreciate all your questions, comments, everything, all the stuff you add to the YouTube. Keep the algorithms going. Thank you very much. It's another reaction video. I had fun, guys. What's next?
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. This is going to be the last they see of us before the big day.
I think so. Yeah.
Quick question before we go. Did either of you leave the house to buy any presents, or was it all online?
All online.
So far, all online. Yeah, I got a little work left to do. It's gotten close.
Where we're all at.
Yeah. I just ask people to send links. I'm like, girls, send links. If you send me a picture, I'm not buying it. Yeah. Call me from the store, and I will give you my credit card number.
Ask me if I've left the house. Period.
If you left the house, period. Yeah. Very true. You don't have any reason to. Damn.
Jim, wife.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah, Jim, wife. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Dusty. We'll see you guys again soon. Remember, it's Just Bodybuilding Reacts.